Ang pinakaayaw ko sa lahat ay yung nagagamit ang mga bata para sa pansariling interes ng mga matatanda. Nanggagalaiti talaga ito. Para sa akin, opinyon ko lang 'to, ginamit itong batang ito para sa pansariling interes o kapakanan ng mga nakatatanda at nilaglag sila ng mismong legal counsel ng mga taong nasa likod nito. Sino ba ang nasa likod nito? So, ito pala yon, Redeemer Homeless Mission. Ano daw ba ang mission nila? Non-profit, tandaan ninyo, yan non-profit daw sila. Redeemer Homeless Mission is a non-profit organization aimed to be an educational center for the homeless. We build kubos for families and get back on track in school by helping them get birth certificates and coordinate parental support. Maganda naman yung hangarin, okay? Ang ayaw ko lang, yung gumagamit ng mga bata. Tingnan natin to. Ito yung pinaka-statement nila. Balikan natin to mamaya. Para mabuo natin yung kwento, puntahan natin yung mismo sulat ng bata. Ito yon. Basahin ko ha. Dear President Marcos, I walked out of my graduation today at Calooco Elementary School to submit a petition at the office of the Sangguniang Panlunsod. So Sangguniang Panlunsod daw versus a kagawad of our town, Barangay Calooco, Tinambak. I will be praying and walking about 14 kilometers with Ate Camille. May problema na kaagad ako dito. Sino ang nakaisip o nagsabi sa bata na mag-walk out siya? Hindi ako naniniwala, pasensya na ha, sa 11 years old na mag-walk out sa kanyang graduation pagkatapos mag-speech. At papalakarin mo ng 14 kilometers para lang ipasa yung isang petisyon sa Sangguniang Panlunsod. Panlunsod daw So yung batang nagsasalita dito, actually allege na sumulat. Pero hindi rin ako naniniwala. See, I am Redeemer Kid. I have 28 brothers and sisters at Redeemer's Homeless Mission, a Christian non-profit dedicated to lifting homeless children and families. Again, don't get me wrong yung mga tumutulong sa mga nangangailangan, wala akong problema. Maliwanag yan. I have been here since the beginning of this mission in Manila at the Porbori Popsicle Shop in East Camias, Quezon City, where we sheltered over 70 homeless clients on March 20 to 28, 2020. I was 6 years old and then I was in every feeding program. I have seen this ministry grow to what it is today. We have taught over 35 children how to read. We help feed, clothe, and bring people to the hospital when they were sick. We raise money and make sure that the kids have milk and diapers. We even help kids get their birth certificates, having done 43 of them already to date. Already to date. Parang 11 years old. We also raise money. We also raise money and help families build homes, replace roofing and walls after a storm. There are 4 mothers here, including mine, Mama Michelle. They help us cook, do laundry, do our homework, and we have created our own version of our Lord's family lifting each other up in seasons of life. Wow, malalalim Eto, hindi na ako naniniwala na sulat ng bata. In the last year, you have been at the forefront of EDCOM 1, the first Congressional Commission on Education encouraging kids like me to read. May I share with you my experience from the mission field, on the ground with the poor people. Kids like me love to read, and we would do it every day if given the opportunity. One of my sisters, Ivy Bernacer Elpa, loves to read, but on her way home from school on November 17, 2022, and on February 14, 2023, she was grapes. Alam nyo na, grapes. Twice by the son of a kagawad in our town. Ivy got pregnant from the first grapes, and the kagawad kidnapped her, sent her to Montalban, and had the baby aborted and murdered. Gurgur. Then the tauhan they sent with ivy grapes her again, and she now no longer goes to school. This kagawad has another son too, that grapes a girl in 2018. Grabe, itong mga itong mga binabato ng batang 'to, mabibigat, mabibigat. Kaya siguro nakikita niyo na kung bakit yung bata ang pinagsasalita. As a child, I have watched this kagawad threaten us. Tandaan niyo, mahalaga 'to. Cut and steal our electrical wires so we have no electricity. And cut and steal the wires of our balloon so we have no water. I have seen him set grass fires to kill us. Grabe. Ang bibigat ng mga paratang na to ha. Kasi kung adult ang magparatang nito, baka makasuhan kang mabalikan ng libel. Kaya bata yung ginamit. Hindi natin alam. I have seen him set grass fires to kill us, put nails in our tires, destroy our coconut plants, and steal our tanim. Nakita lahat ng bata ito? Many of our families have stayed in survival mode because government people make life very, very difficult. Question, Mr. President, how will we read if we are being raped? How will we read if our own government people cut our electrical wire so we have no lights? How will we read if our kagawad cut our balloon wires so we have no water? We are kids. We are not involved in your political parties. I just want to go to school without being grapes. So, can you please help us? By the time you read this, I will be on my prayer walk. Hindi ko maintindihan. Ngayon ko lang narinig itong prayer walk na to. Tapos maglalakad ng 14 kilometers yung 11 years old. The petition which I will submit, di ba? Siya pa yung nag-petition at the tinambak has 201 signatures from our community including Kapitan, Geson, Kagawad, blah blah, Kagawad. Bakit hindi itong mga kagawad ang nagpetisyon? Bakit yung bata ang nagpetisyon? Yan yung tanong ko eh. May kakayahan naman kayo, may puro kagawad pala itong mga to na nandito, oh. Kapitan pa. Yung pumirma, yung pumirma sa parang signature campaign. Bakit yung bata ang inutusan o pumunta para magpetisyon? Anong kakayahan ng bata? So kaya nga ang tanong ko kanina, sino ang nasa likod ng bata? There is so much I want to share, so maybe if you have some time, you could walk with me. I'll make you kwento. Thank you, blah, 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 blah. So, ngayon, puntahan natin yung official statement ng Redeemer Homeless Mission. So, eto yung bata, di ba? Nag-i-speech daw siya dyan. Tapos, tingnan nyo, ginabi na yung bata sa paglalakad. Ginabi na. 14 kilometers, malayo-layo yan para sa 11 years old. Oh, gagi. Tapos, tingnan natin to. Ito yung petition. Kanina sabi niya naglakad papuntang Sangguniang Panlunsod. Pero bakit honorable members of Sangguniang Bayan naman to? I don't know. So dito makikita natin sa part na to, sana nakikita nyo. It is with a heavy heart that I report that the actions and behaviors of one of our elected barangay kagawads have continued to disrupt the peace and compromise the safety and well-being of the children and families of barangay Calooco. For this reason, we undersigned blah blah blah. Tapos tinanggal ninyo yung mga pangalan. Ano ba yan? Natanggal ba yan? O tinakpan nyo ba talaga yan? I don't know. Pero, so yung bata, minor, ang pumirma ng petisyon. Ang dami yung adults dyan, oh. Ang dami yung nasa tamang edad, oh. Mga public servants pa kayo, mga kagawad, kapitan ba kayo? Bakit hindi kayo? Bakit wala kayong bayag na kayo ang nagpetisyon? Bakit ginamit yung bata? Para ma-sensationalize? Nakuha nyo kasi viral. Puntahan natin ngayon tong ano. Ito yung official statement daw nila ng Redeemer Homeless Mission. Ito ay yung legal counsel daw nila, Attorney Mary Joy Lumbria Acobera. Basahin natin ha. This statement is issued on behalf of my client, Redeemer Homeless Mission, in response to circulating misinformation and to provide clarification on recent events. So may misinformation na daw. First, we confirm that Maureen is safe and in good condition. The children in the shelter are likewise safe and the shelter continues to operate as usual. So yung shelter daw nag-ooperate as usual. Okay? We extend our sincere gratitude to President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., blah, blah, blah. Likewise, Department of DSWD, blah, blah, blah. At walang pakialam dyan. Junvic Remulla, walang pakialam, Mayor. Dito sa may bandang baba. We also clarify that the administration and teachers of Calooco Elementary School had no prior knowledge of Maureen's decision to walk out during the graduation ceremony. So, yung tanong ko kanina, sino ang nagpasok sa utak ng bata na mag-walk out? Kawalang galang yun, di ba? Wala naman siyang problema sa school. Buti sana kung yung school niya, doon siya may problema. Tatanggapin ko, mag-walk out, okay lang. Pero, wala namang connection sa school di ba? Punta tayo dito sa second page. Further, contrary to some reports, Maureen did not walk alone. She was joined by her ate Camille, who read Bible verse throughout the walk to the LGU in Poblacion, Tinambak. It was after all a prayer walk. Hindi ko talaga mag-gets yung prayer walk. 14 kilometers para sa bata. To set the record straight, the accused in the grape has been in detention. Oh, nahuli na pala. Nakadetain na pala. Nakakulong na pala. Yung inaakusahan ng bata na ng grape sa kanyang kapatid. So, anong problema dun? Gumugulong na pala yung hustisya dun. Ginamit lang yon, dinagdag, para ano? Para ma-sensationalize, mag-viral. Pero seryoso yon. Seryoso, don't get me wrong. Seryosong akusasyon yun. Lalo-lalo na, bata pa yun. Di ba? To set the record straight, the accused in the grape case has been in detention as the matter is pending before the court of law. Maureen's prayer walk was not solely for the specific incident. It was a stand against the impunity of public officials attempting to intimidate and silence the residents of Calooco. Ginamit nyo talaga yung bata? With respect to the alleged 31,000 unpaid electricity bill. So may pala, parang may ina-allege sila na merong utang na hindi binabayaran yung Redeemer Homeless Mission na 31,000. Purportedly used to justify the cutting of wires. This claim is not true. The shelter does not have an installed electric meter despite repeated written requests and the meeting with the Office of the General Manager of Casureco 2. At present, the facility relies solely on solar power. So, anong problema ninyo kung kinat yung mga kable ng kuryente na papunta doon sa kung nasaan man yang shelter na yan, kung nakasolar pala kayo? Ano to, lokohan? Nakasolar kayo. Tapos, nagre-reklamo kayo na kinat yung waya ng kuryente at wala kayong ilaw. Yan ang sabi ng bata, di ba? Balikan natin, ha? Asan na ba yun? Ito, This Kagawa cut and steal our electrical wires. So the bakit? Nakasolar nga kayo. Hindi ko maintindihan. Nakasolar kayo Nangyari? Hindi ko magets. Kasolar? Lastly, it has come to our attention that a barangay kagawad made self-serving and biased assertion in a recent interview. This statement will be formally addressed through the proper legal channel. Oh, may proper legal channel naman pala. Bakit ginamit nyo pa yung bata? Nag-walk out pa. Sumula pa sa presidente. Pinaglakad nyo pa. Siya pa yung formal na gumawa ng petisyon. Alam nyo, ang kalaban nila dito, yung kagawad. Yung kagawad ng barangay. Which is meron naman silang kakayahan para kasuhan, oh. Ba't dinamay nyo yung bata? Nakakagigil. This statement will be formally addressed through the proper channels. All matters including the ongoing case build-up. Oh, may case build-up na din naman pala. Tapos, anong drama? Meron pa akong nakita dito. Ayoko to eh. Ginagamit yung mga bata eh. Kaya nyo naman gawin itong mga matatanda eh. Tingnan nyo to ha. I am a full-time missionary based on Caloocan, Tinambak, Camarines Sur, where I lead an educational mission for children who are homeless or at risk of homelessness. Our non-profit organization is registered as Redeemer Mission, blah blah blah. Organization in Virginia, USA since October 2024. While our shelter is still in the process of registration with DSWD and is not yet licensed. So, walang lisensya yung shelter galing sa DSWD pero nag-ooperate kayo? Aba, malilintikan kayo dito. Nagre-raise kayo ng pera pero hindi kayo registered. May mga ano ba dito? May mga nagko-contribute pa dito? May mga donors ba dito? Kasi hindi kayo registered, hindi pa registered yung shelter ninyo. Malilintikan kayo dito ngayon. To maganda naman yung ano ninyo. Pero illegal kayo eh. Ano to? Alam nyo, bottom line nito, ang problema din nila dito, it's not about the grape na, yung panghali, kasi nasa korte na pala. Nahuli na pala yung ano. Ang ano dito, yung problema nila dun sa isang kagawad. Na pwede naman nilang filean ng kaso kasi may kakayaan naman sila. May legal counsel nga sila eh. May case build-up na nga na ginagawa eh. Tapos gumanito pa kayo. Durmama pa kayo ng ganito. Pasensya na kayo ha. Itong mga ano to, itong mga adult na to, sila yung nag-ano dito, nag-push dun sa bata, nagamitin yung bata. Gamitin para mag-viral. Hindi maganda to. Ayoko to. Ginagamit nyo yung bata dito eh. Sana makita to ng ibang anggulo. Okay, sige. Naawa tayo dun sa bata. Pero hindi ba mas nakakaawa kung ano? Ginamit nyo yung bata? Ginawa nyo ano eh. Parang aktivista yung bata eh. Na sana kayo yung nagtuturo ng tama. Na ano, ganito na lang. Meron naman tayong abogado, kasuhan natin, daanin natin sa due process. Total, ano naman kayo? Lords, God-given purpose kayo. Ba't hindi yun ang itunuro ninyo sa bata? Kailangan niyang mapagdaanan itong, alam niyo, trauma sa bata to, stress. Ang ano ng bata na to, ang magiging may tatanim sa utak niya to, kung meron akong ayaw, meron akong hindi gusto, ganitong gagawin ko. Di ba? To catch attention. Hindi po pwede to. Ayoko. Maraming mga matatanda dito na nasa likod nito. Imposibleng maisip nung bata lahat ng yan. Gamit na gamit yung bata. Pasensya na kayo ha, pero yun talaga yung nakikita ko eh.